You know what it is. We're trying to win in Hero 2. I've never made it to champion. Hero 2 is the peak that I've gotten to before. I've never gone past it. We're going to see if we can today. $67 to Hero 3. That's like 2 games. Win 2 games, I think.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
All right, let's get it. Quinn Ewers? They replaced Toa? Or Tua? Whatever his name is.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in for the Miami.
Really, first play? That's how we're going to start today?
Devon Achane, 75 yards. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Faking the give, Darnold.
I threw that bitch, bro.
This time they bring him down. Tyrell Dodson coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Here's Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Okay, let's run a different play.
Looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Darnold. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. He'll get this complete.
Oh, stay up, bro.
5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Darnold. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Off of play action, Darnold.
That's not who I meant to throw it to. That also wasn't the right play.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throw left side taken in by Washington. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The rookie from Texas looking sharp on that throw. He gets his guys a first down. LHA on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
I need an interception.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. Down the left sideline.
And we got it.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense.
I lagged there. That was kind of scary.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now. Back to throw now on first down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Out route to Hill, complete. And he gets us down inside inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I picked the wrong play, but hopefully it works.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48.
Now it's Darnold. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Darnold now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 36 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A 7-yard gain. The Dolphins first down.
Back to throw again. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in the first half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
To throw is Darnold. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh my gosh, I ran into him. That was my fault.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Catch the ball, bro. Damn. Catch the dang ball.
Now here's Michael Dixon, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
A run straight ahead of Achane. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle.
I shouldn't have dove.
Goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 63 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point try now for Patterson. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
The score is Seahawks 21, Dolphins 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it.
Oh my gosh.
Don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Little short pass here to Hill. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
I need an interception here.
Second half, a gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
I need him to throw a pick.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They'll set up to throw. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Patterson's kick is good.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Darnold from the gun. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep. If they close this game out, just a few snaps remaining, they can't relax just yet.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
All right. I'm so glad I got that pick 6. That was such a great clip, too.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And this will work.
All right, Eagles are tough, but let's see what we can do.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Eagles first down.
To throw, Hurts. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Now, Hurts. A pass. Caught by Saquon. Now, inside the 25. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 54 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Saquon will take this one.
Saquon's too fast.
Eagles touchdown. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down.
Chances are I lost this game.
On their first play of the game.
2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That's large. A.J. Barner, the tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Darnold now to throw. Get this complete. It's Kupp again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold.
They bumped all my players, bro. How is that fair?
It is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Darnold to throw again. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold.
How did he not catch that?
Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
This either works or I'm quitting. I don't see this game going very well.
That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
That's taken in, and he will have the Seahawks first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Sam Darnold, touchdown Seattle.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. Second down.
All it takes is getting lucky once and I can win this game.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Okay, my players need to play well here.
It's Hurts.
And they don't.
Got this one complete to Goddard. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
For the Eagles, first down.
Hurts to throw. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. He's into space past the 25. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air again. Hurts moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They're trying to run here with Barkley. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Hurts looking to throw on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there.
I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to throw it out of bounds.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold.
Oh, come on, bro. Why didn't he stop? He was supposed to stop.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
On second down, Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, it's Hurts. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. On the return, here comes White. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. That's complete. It's JSN. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up second.
Now it's second and 1.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run the sneak. And he'll work forward 4 yards. That's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of second and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have third down and potentially fourth down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak, they convert. But I think they left a little bit on the table.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Darnold to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up Third down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Got it with Smith and Jigba. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. Up brings it in left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Darnold to the air once more. Throwing off his back.
That's unfair. I was lagging, bro.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Here's Darnold again. Got a man, that's Garner, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 12.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. This one caught the 4. And he'll take it on in. Cooper, touchdown, Seahawks.
Just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Jason Myers.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Gosh darn it, bro. I should have just kicked it all the way out.
Just shy of midfield. On first down, it's Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall or incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble.
Gosh darn it.
Mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. A first down throw for Hurts.
I hate that mechanic.
Brown brings it in.
He's supposed to come forward. He just stops and goes for the ball instead.
Inside the 15.
So annoying.
A gain there of 27 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. To throw is Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
On the return, here comes White. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line.
Yes, sir. You shouldn't have gone for that, too. This is our first time in Hero 3. I gotta record this. There's 106 of these dollars inside of my pocket. There's 212 of these dollars inside of my pocket. That song's so catchy, bro.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the SoDo district of Seattle. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Catch that!
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play 1.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Now it's Jackson.
How the fuck did he catch that? Bro, what? That was a pick.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk.
That was a fucking pick, bro. What happened?
Moving in the right direction to start this game.
And this one is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function.
Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
24-yard line.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Darnold. And this one is
Catch the ball.
too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Throwing again is Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play.
Catch the ball.
2nd down.
He barely pushed you. Don't be pussy, Cooper. Or whoever that was.
Darnold. They'll get this complete to the tight end Darnold. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off of play action, Darnold.
Why did he overthrow it?
Too much that time. It's incomplete.
Bro, what the fuck? That was a touchdown.
Especially against man coverage.
That's pure just unluckiness.
Was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And he's got it. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who.
I saw that. Fuck.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Now he's loose at the 40. inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 94 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. The gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Now Darnold. Open Notice Barner, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Here's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks have come back to make it a 2-point game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on the last time out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope on? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Second and
I just need to get a field goal.
to throw is Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Darnold now to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again.
Catch the ball.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Damn.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The good pickup there at 22.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A.J. Barnard as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Ravens 8.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return?
Damn it.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard.
Shouldn't have missed.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A final shot before the break, Darnold. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is
It's a shame I wasn't close enough for a field goal.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. It's Darnold. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard. To the air again, Darnold. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Darnold. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side.
He had a wide open hole there. I'm so glad he didn't hit it.
And I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Jackson going to keep it. The Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Walker is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Walker with a grab, left side. Touchdown! Kenneth Walker, from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. Picked off by Malachi Starks. It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted. Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
He was supposed to keep going, but I think he got caught up on that guy.
To boot it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Okay, I'm done letting him return it, bro. If I kick it off, I'm just kicking it out of the fucking back of the end zone.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward. So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a side of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Now a run here, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was all.
Good game. It didn't look too good in the beginning, but I came through at the end. Or I guess in like the 3rd quarter, really. Okay, that was fun. A lot of fun. Let's see where we're at. 56 to champion. That's going to be all for today. Tomorrow we'll be back on. Probably. Don't. I might be. And we'll try to get the champion the next time. I'll see you then. Peace.